Brown, aka Black Phoenix, checking in. And this Rising fam, I'm actually going live on TikTok and also live on YouTube. I'm trying to get this phone, my little tripod just failed. As soon as I hit it, like, boy, I tell you what. Hey, but we're gonna keep it rocking, fam. So I just wanted to say this Rising fam, that I am your welding plug, fam. You been looking for a plug? You been looking for get some money? I can help you get some money, fam. And that's what a plug does. A plug, whole concept of that, especially from the urban culture, you know, from the hip hop culture. For those who don't know what a plug is someone who has a connection to help you make money. They have something that can give you a product that you can sell or you can flip, and you can make some money for this product that they give you. And sometimes, normally the plug, you always got to return to the plug. You always have to, you know, once you cop, you got to go back to the plug, go cop again. But the cool thing with me being your plug, fam, you don't have to come back, fam. You can spend a certain amount with me, and I can teach you how to weld, get you situated, and you can leave and start getting the bag, and you never have to return to the plug. The only thing, if I see you again, you're just gonna tell me how blessed you are, you've been doing with the information that I gave you. But it's not the concept of how I grew up in the streets. You know, I grew up in the 80s. I was born in 80, I was into the street life. I seen the crack epidemic at its rawest form. And growing up in that, introduced to the plug information where I had to spend 20 to make 40, spend 80 to make 120. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the situation was, we were flipping, getting double ups, going to the plug, trying to become a plug, you know. And I remember telling someone the other day, I said I was in the mirror one day and I was literally looking for a plug, fam. I was trying to do something in my life on the street level at one time. Things that got a little crazy for me, and I was literally, fam, about to make a decision to dive back into the streets, fam. I'm not gonna lie to you, I can be honest with y'all. And right before I did that, fam, right before I made that decision, as I was looking in the mirror and I was thinking about a few things, I ended up getting a call from a company about my skill set. And I was able to use that money to take care of my bills and look out for my family without having to go back to the streets. Literally. So I want to say that a lot of times we make decisions in our lives based on finances. You can't pay bills. Finances can make you stressed. Finances can mess up your relationship and domestic violence. Finances can mess up your health. Like, finances is a big thing, fam. We make a lot of decisions. We make a lot of mistakes. Pressure things off of finances, fam. And that situation humbled me, fam, because I was about to make a decision. Probably they could have locked me up if I would have got caught up later for another 5 or 10 years if something would have happened. But I was doing it so I could be able to take care of my family. And that door opened up. Thank God that door opened up with the skill set that I had of welding, and it saved my life, fam. I did a decade, family, and I didn't have to return and do no more time because I realized the asset I had. I literally, fam, seen some of my homies from the streets, even now, having to dive back into the streets, fam, to take care of their business. Like, it's messed up in the street. Like, people that's been out a long time having to do some things that they normally wouldn't do, fam. You wouldn't do certain things if you wouldn't have to for some money. But when you in a bind, fam, you got to do what you got to do. And my mom used to always tell me, before your family starve, you go whatever need to be done. Point blank, period. But you don't have to do nothing wrong. You might just have to get off your butt. You don't have to necessarily do nothing wrong. So I learned that having a great skill set like welding, that's why I said welder equals money. I don't care what state you in, fam. If you know how to weld, you gonna get a bag, fam. I don't care if you're young or old, you can get some money. You know what I mean? So one thing I love about welding, family, it's a trade that you can take anywhere. You can create with it. You can get a job with it. You can get a career with it. You can start a business with it. You can make a product with it. Like, there's so many things you can do. When you're looking in the mirror and you're thinking about life and your bills and things you got to literally take care of, sometimes you can get a little frustrated with yourself and like, man, the door ain't open up. And all you needed was a plug, a skill. And see, that's why I say I want to give you something, fam. My whole purpose of creating Your Welding Coach on YouTube, Your Welding Coach on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. The whole goal was to bring an awareness of welding, but to literally coach you, give you some stuff that you can use. Because when I was searching on the internet, looking for someone like me to get some game, to guide me, everything was systematic. I found a couple brothers looked like me, but they wasn't giving no real jewels. I seen a couple gave me some game on some welding. I watched them do some cold welds, and they gave a couple tips here and there, but it wasn't nothing like where I was coming from. You know, us coming from the bottom. They never had nothing. You know, how to make it from that standpoint. You know, I get it. We got to get way up here, but show me how to get past minimum wage right now. Show me how to give myself a $5 raise. Fam, do you know you can work hard for a company for 90 days straight? Never miss a day, do everything they tell you to do, fam. But you won't get no $5 raise. I never got that big of a raise, fam. But you can do that if you learn welding. In Arkansas right now, minimum wage is $11, fam. $11. You can get in my 2-week, 80-hour program. Leave that program making no less than 16, up to more. It's all based on the individual. You can give yourself a raise in 80 hours. And that's what I really want to specialize in. Fast track education. Family, we got so many schools out here, 11 months, 9 months, 6 months. These big deals. Come to us. A lot of them, fam, I'm going to be real with you. It's all about the money, fam. It's all about the money. Now, some of them, once you get in, they're great instructors, fam, and you can really get around some great instructors to really get your hog on and learn the trade. But a lot of them, you're just a number. So my goal, I really want to help you. I really want to help, and I know that I got bills and I got stuff to do, and I'm not trying to get back in the streets myself, fam. I'm not trying to pick up no bag. You know what I'm saying? Nothing gonna get me in the feds. Period. You know what I'm saying? Or they can take my life because somebody jealous of me. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do none of that. So I would rather use my skills and create a business where I can help you personally. You know what I mean? Other versus me going out there doing something crazy. You going out there doing something crazy. My goal is to create something where I can help you get ahead, fam. 80 hours or less. Put you in a situation to get you a bag, fam. That's why I say I'm the plug, fam. I'm not gonna pull your leg. I'm not gonna sell you no dream. None of that. But I can tell you this for a fact. If you invest in you, in 80 hours, I'll change your life. Because I'm going to give you the information. And I'm going to give it to you so simple where you're going to be able to engrap it and take it and then leave and keep practicing on the job. Yes, the day before yesterday, I got a chance to see one of my students, man. He's welding, making 20 an hour or plus. And I seen him in the midst of his thing, what he was doing, fam, and I was proud, man. Gave him some doubt, fam. I was so proud to see my guy because he didn't know nothing about welding. Nothing, fam. Told me now he been at the company 9 months and he one of their top welders, fam. You hear me? Anything can happen. So shout out to Blythe, man. My guy from Blytheville, man. He come from the blend. He came from up there, fam. Cut a Little Rock, took the class, fam. Now he winning. He winning. Off of a trade, family, he can take anywhere now. Now that's plug talk. That's the plug talk, fam. I changed his life, fam. He getting a bag, fam. And he don't have to return to me to recop. He don't have to return to me, fam, to take a risk. He can come into my house trying to get some more. You get what I'm saying? We ain't even on that note. But we're going to use this street. We're going to use this hip-hop terminology. We're going to do something positive with it, fam. That's why I say I'm the plug when it comes to welding, fam, because not only can you go to my archives and look at my videos, you can watch my videos and learn something, fam. I'm not a gimmick. You might see some, I'm just messing around. You know, I like to show my personality. I like to have fun in me, but at the end of the day, fam, the goal is to teach you something, fam. I want you not to watch me. I want you to learn something. And if you can sit in my setting and watch one of my videos for a minute to 30 minutes and actually learn at the end of the day, fam, I think I did what I was meant to do, just like you. Salute. Thank you, everybody, for checking in on TikTok. Thanks for that love and support. Please hit that like button, fam. Keep hitting that like button. Share the channel. Let know, fam, where I'm at. If anyone needs the assistance, you know that you can email me, fam. Keep that email out there, yourweldingcoach@gmail.com. Those who want to get some of these private classes, you can text welding course 501-400-5806. That's 501-400-5806. You can just text Welding Course, fam. Now, for those who want to participate in this 80-hour, or you want this private 80 hours, the 80-hour program will be $2,695. In this program, I'm actually going to be buying your welder's kit for you too. So I'm spending some money to get you a kit getting started for those who they don't have anything. But if you already have your kit, you'll be able to save some money because I can take that off if you already got everything. That's fine. But the goal is to get you established. 80 hours, fam. Depends on where you at. I already have a couple companies now in the state of Arkansas that will hire you after this 80-hour course. I already got their WPSs. That's like me going and playing for the Broncos and going and playing for this team. They gave me the game plan, fam. So if you want to get into some of these companies as a wire welder, because this is going to be a wire welding course. I'm going to be teaching you how to MIG weld and flux core weld, dual shield, and without gas. The goal is to weld in all positions, teach you how to use the cutting torch, the tape measure, how to fabricate. Becoming a shop welder, that's how you get into the door. You can dive into the field and dive into pipe and dive into all this later, but if you're trying to get started, fam, you get what I'm saying? You don't do no pipe class for no 2 weeks and start making money. You know, you got some bills and got kids out there and supporting all that. You can't do it, fam. But you can mess with me. You can come to some of my shops on the weekends. It's a win-win. My whole goal is to help the person in the highway and the byway, fam. You know, I remember reading stories on Christ. You didn't catch him in no church all the time, fam. You didn't catch him in no church. Highways and byways. He was with the people that everybody else didn't even like to be around. They're like, oh, you over there? Yeah, that's where he was at. And that's where I'm gonna be, fam. Until you, fam. Wherever you at, if I can pull up, my goal is to create a mobile welding rig where I can be able to teach at least 12 at a time. At least 12 at a time is my goal. I want to be able to teach at least 10 to 12. 10 is good. If I can get 10, I go with 10. 10 is a whole number. Give me 10, I'm cool with it. But 10 to 12 at a time is what my goal is to teach in one setting. And I'm going to be doing 80-hour courses. I'm going to be doing twice a month or every weekend once I get started and get it going, but at least twice a month workshops. One of them is a regular workshop, and then we're going to have a combo welding workshop, which be just a little bit more. But it's all going to be affordable, fam. The basic MIG welding workshop is just $225. $225 to learn how to come MIG weld for 4 hours. You come in a setting with us, and it's a lot of information you can get. And this can help you determine if you want to get the bigger class. And so the goal is to give you some information, fam. I was just talking to someone this morning, and we was talking about how information changes our situation, fam. Information, fam. Information. So all I want to say is for those who don't know about me, hey, Google me, fam. I'm not no gimmick, fam. You know what I mean? The Fabricator magazine that already wrote a nice article on me, Still Building America. Y'all look that up. Saved by a combination of music and welding. The Art Junkies that did a few different features on me on their podcast. A publication called Urban Magazine out of Little Rock, Arkansas did a full nice article on me in their magazine. Magazine in Phoenix, Arizona did a couple out there. I actually get the names. I can't remember the two names or two, but I have two companies out there that did articles on me and what I'm doing as an independent welder, as a welder out of prison, my whole story, fam. So I'm not a gimmick, fam. I'm not someone that just here to pull your leg or try to get over on you or deceive you or just, we know we all got to eat, fam. We all got to eat, even the plug. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. My is to help whatever you do spend with me and whatever you do help me on, I'm going to give you more value. Because think of this, fam. Where can you go to make an investment under $3,000 and be able to make no less 30, 40 or plus after 80 hours? I'm gonna wait on you. Good luck. I don't know nobody doing it, fam. Keep it real. Where can you go to do that at? So the investment you're making is a no-brainer, fam. So if you invest in yourself this year and next year when you get your taxes, Think of how you can change your life ever. And then think of this. Once you get on the job, you're going to continue your education. You're going to get paid to become a master of the trade. They actually paying you to become better. Think of that, fam. You done learned it, got enough to get you through the door. Now they gonna pay you to perfect it. That's the game, fam. We gotta start somewhere. Everybody wanna reinvent the wheel. Everybody want the night. Ain't nothing wrong with that, fam. Say, but I don't want you to think you can't get there. But there's steps, fam. And if you at the bottom and you make it here to the middle, you don't worry about the person that's doing this. You was just at the bottom. Now you pass minimum wage, fam. You winning. Don't compare yourself to nobody else, fam, because you don't know how they got there. Just know where you at. And that's what I want to do with your welding coach with these jobs, fam. I want to come to the highways and byways, middle school, high school, because I know if I can plant a seed in them there, they can change their life forever once they get a job. Arkansas is law now that once you turn 16, you don't even have to ask your parents for a permission to get a job. You just go start working. Yeah. So instead of go get a job in regular work, don't you think you'll benefit your life more if you had skill like welding, fam? And you got it from someone like me, a plug, fam. You got it from your plug, fam, and you got it from someone that you know who has done everything that they're teaching you. And not only that, I'm an entrepreneur as well. So I'm gonna give you a different approach to a regular school. Most regular schools, all they gonna teach you to do is work for someone else. That's it. I'm gonna teach you how to work for yourself and someone else. And I'm gonna teach you how to use your money to make money. All you gotta do is act, fam. One thing I learned, when you got the opportunity to get in the presence of someone who's in a position that you wanna be in, I heard someone that's a celebrity say this. He said, I got the opportunity to be around somebody that, man, I couldn't believe I was in their presence. And most people probably would have said, man, he told me I could ask him for anything. And most people probably said, man, we got some money. He know he got it. He ain't got nothing but money. He said, I want to know how to get the money that he got. So he was asking a question on how to make himself better. He said, fam, I don't want your money. I want you to show me how to get some money. You hear me? And the dude gave him game that changed his life forever, fam. So what's most important? Someone giving you something, and later you got to go back and get something because you hungry again. You know, it's like the old concept. I can even give you a fish, or I can teach you how to fish, fam, because I'm not going to be around you and you're going to get hungry again. You get what I'm saying? You're going to get hungry again, so I might as well teach you how to fish. Now you're not even stressed out. Now you're keeping a stock of fish up. You ain't even worried about that no more. You feeding other people that don't know how to fish. That's how the game go, fam. And that's why I say I wanted to become the plug of welding, especially in this generation, because we need to see more people who's doing it that look like us or come from where we come from. So if you are from the bottom, you're from the struggles, my goal is to help those, fam, who's trying to get somewhere. But we got to start. Fam, we got to start. So that's why I want to start focusing on 80-hour programs, which is fast track, because that's what's going to put a person right into their position. Now later, as I get things going, yeah, I want to have a longer course where I can really give it to you and have some good instructors in there. But now, let's focus on what really helps. And that's going to be my focus the whole time, fast track. That's all I'm about. I have some extended versions later, but my main focus is to help change your life, fam. And I know most people can't wait 6 months. Most people can't wait 4 months. Most people can't wait a month. We need some help now. I got bills now. Can I start at the beginning of the month and then be working to have a check by the end? You can handle with your plug, fam. So that's my goal, is to really help the community learn trade, fam. So my 80-hour courses is only going to be $2,695. That's for an 80-hour MIG welding course where you're going to be learning MIG welding, flux core, with and with gas. How to use the cutting torch, how to read the tape measure, and some weld symbols, family, how to read braille symbols, because you're going to be a fabricator, a shop welder. So I want to get you in the door. Once you get in the door, fam, you can do what you want to do, fam. But you got to get in the door. You know what I'm saying? We can't reinvent the wheel, fam. But we can add lean to it once we get it rolling, though. You know what I mean? And that's the goal, fam. So I appreciate everybody for checking in. Like I say, family, my goal is to bring this opportunity. Right now I'm in Arkansas, I'm in Little Rock. But my goal is once I get this off the ground is to bring it to wherever I get a request and I can fill my spots in. So if I can get the truck up going, I can fill the whole spots, and I'm coming to your city, fam. So I done had people hit me up from Dallas, from Houston, from Atlanta to South Carolina, Chicago, all different parts of Texas. Had someone hit me up from Oregon. Hey, fam, my goal is to go and help the community that need the help. The highways and the byways. I'm not trying to break the bank, but we do know it takes money to make money. But I can guarantee you, after this experience, you'll be in a better situation with your life. And like I say, in Arkansas, I have several different companies that will hire you after you take my class. All you have to do is put forth the effort. You do the work, fam. You pass the test, and I swear I got you. Like, they want you right now. They looking for you right now. You don't even know it. They looking for you, fam. They hurting. See, one thing I learned, fam. Once you know a skill, you're an asset. Asset, fam. You're an asset. Like, they are hurting for people with skills. And you don't have to get mistreated once you get them, fam. You know, if you with a company and they're mistreating you and you got a skill, move around. I swear there's one right around the corner that will treat you better. I have seen it, and I've been in them myself. You know what I'm saying? So don't get discouraged, fam. Just do whatever it takes, and I promise you, you're going to be okay. Before I let y'all go, fam, I want to make sure I check out some of the messages. Salute, thanks for checking in. Davenport, thanks for checking in. I appreciate the love. Yeah, you can learn a lot within that time, but, you know, it's going to be limited. But, yeah, you can learn, 240 hours. Yeah, you can learn a lot within that time, but you got to utilize that time, though, fam. The main thing is go and find you a job. I hate to see a student graduate and then start looking for a job. And while you in school, if you know you got 30 days before you graduate, at least 30. Start looking for the companies based on the skills that you are learning. See what they need. That way you can take it back to the class and you can ask the instructor, or you can practice on your own. Okay, let me get ready for this job. This is what they do. They do T-joints, they do lap joints, they do open groove. You can practice for that before you get there. That's it, fam. So if you want to know how to get it, fam, start practicing now. And just like you just asked me that question with Google, do the same thing with Google, fam. You'll be surprised by it. Just ask them some questions. The phone, little technology is crazy. They will tell you about the job in your area, who needs some jobs, what companies are open and looking right now. You'll be surprised. Literally. Hey, I got something else, fam. There's opportunities out here, but we got the knock, fam. We got the knock. When it comes to manufacturing, I prefer MIG over TIG, but I like all process, so I like TIGging too. But manufacturing in the wild process I'm gonna be teaching in this 80-hour course, it's a easier and quicker way to dive into the welding field without breaking the bank as far as learning it and be able to make some nice money once you get it and you're good at it. I actually got one of my students started off at 19 an hour doing floor, fresh out of school, you know what I mean? So he started off at 19 and he was working at Walmart, and he was so happy, fam, to get in there and do his thing. So it's all based on the individual, fam, but I promise me, if you listen to me, the only reason I've seen a couple people not win getting around me, because they didn't listen to me. And everybody know, and even they'll say, I didn't listen to them, I tried to do my own thing. I done had them come back and tell me, say, fam, everything you told me, man, they did everything. I know, fam. You gotta think, fam, your plug is someone who got introduced at welding at 17 years old. I've been having a passion since then. I wasn't until I was 21 before I got into the program, so I had to hold that passion all the way to then. Then I wasn't 26 until I got out of prison to be able to actually applicate the program. Now, I welded in prison too. I was working in prison welding, but I had to literally go through that hard process, fam. Now, over 20 years of experience, I can show you the shop, the field, the traveling, the business, how to set things up. Like, I know more now because I have experienced more. So, isn't it awesome to have a plug, fam, that literally can give you the game? Like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you, but they ain't gonna tell you. Because that's the whole purpose of what I'm doing as an entrepreneur. I had to experience it to tell you what's up that road, what's down there. And I don't care if you blue, green, or purple. it's down there. You know what I'm saying? And you might need to know it's down there before you get down there and get disappointed. So fam, my whole thing is to help you out. Let me get some of my messages on YouTube. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Thanks for the love and support. Salute, salute, XL. What's up, my guy? Shout out to Mobile. I'm in the house. Flux core is a real big need, especially for field welding and for shop welding that doesn't need gas. But when you're making parts, it gets good penetration, it's fast. So a lot of flux core welding is being done. Actually, a company in Conway do nothing but gasless flux core at the moment, and they're building parts. Good parts, good welds, but gasless flux core. Running about 17 volts on it. You know what I mean? So just something to think. The material ain't bigger than 3/16. Really about an eighth inch pretty much what they're doing all the time, no bigger than 3/16, and it gets great penetration and it saves them money on gas. What you need gas for when you got self-shielded flux core and it holds and strength is the same. Technology, fam, technology, everything is changing. Yes, salute, family. That's my whole goal. My guy said, you teaching the truth because the U.S. schools ain't going to teach us this. No, that's the whole purpose, fam. Is for me to experience it and be able to create something where I can give you at a rate where it's not breaking the bank. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to beat you to so I can live. Now, we know we all got to eat, fam, so you got to look out for plug, fam. You know what I mean? So it's like, I remember an old movie I used to watch. I don't know if y'all ever watched the movie The Mac. If you ever get a chance to watch that old movie, that is a funny movie. I love it. Got Richard Pryor in it, and it just got some good film. And even though it was almost glamorizing the pimp game, it literally had a message in it. You have to watch it. It's a message in the movie. But one thing that I really did enjoy about watching that movie, it made me realize how important information is, fam, and how you got to pay homage to those who gave you the game. The guy had a gentleman that was teaching him how to do everything. He didn't know. He didn't know how to do it. He was telling him how to, don't fall in love with this. Don't go do this. Hey, watch this. Don't be that type of person. You see what I'm saying? You need the OG. You need the plug. And you know what he was doing? Because the plug, the OG was old. He was chilling. He couldn't go out there and do it like he used to do it. So he made sure the OG was good, fam. OG didn't want for nothing. OG was looking good. He was riding good. But he kept the youngsters on point. Because he had the game for him, fam. They didn't have to go out there and do nothing stupid. They just had to come holler at him. He'll sprinkle something in their ear, and they'll go implement it like, man, OG. They come back and bless the OG because he gave them some real game. So you have to pay homage, family, to those who already went through it. The OGs, if you already know some that's giving you free information, man, don't let your OGs do bad. If you know they're going to keep, they passing you the game. Yeah, I heard Snoop say one time he had a couple OGs that he had to, that he respect. And him and 50 Cent had to kind of pull up on him, and then they was kind of messed up a little bit, and he didn't want to get in their business, but hey fam, we paying homage. I can't see you do bad. I can't see you do bad, and I know that you have paved the way for me, and I know you ain't out here on no BS. So all I'm saying is, fam, those who paved the way, the OGs, the plugs that's literally want to see you win, fam, shop with them. Network with them, fam, so we can change the game, because the information they're going to give you if something happened, now you got that information, now you the plug, and now you got to do the same thing to those who coming up to you. That's the game, fam. That's why the elders are so important, the true elders, because they knew the stories, they knew the path, they knew the recipes, they knew the remedies. If you get sick or you go through something, you went to one of them, and they took care of you, fam. They took care of you. And I want to bring that back in a form of welding. Like I say, my class will be focused on some fast track welding classes with this mobile workshop. So my goal is to create a mobile workshop where I can come to you in a vehicle, everything in it, and teach you whatever city you in. So right now I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas. My goal is to get it kicked off between here, I'm down south all the way to Fort Smith. I'm going all over Arkansas. You know what I mean? I don't care. And I'm going to pull up on you and out of state. But as of now, like I said, I'm in the Little Rock, Fort Smith area. If it's a major city, then they'll be the places I'm going to really hit unless I get a request to come and I can fill up those spots. So, hey, fam, my goal is to really kill several birds in one stone and really help you, fam. So, for those who want to text me and find out more about this situation, you can hit up 501-400-5806. Email me, yourweldingcoach@gmail. That's yourweldingcoach@gmail. Also, I do own Joe at yourweldingcoach.com. So all of that is connected. I just put a Gmail out there, so all that's connected though. So I appreciate everybody for staying down with me, fam. You know, it's been a long ride. So our goal is to really change some things. We got fall about to come up, school about to come back in, fam. So I'm trying to get some things off for the fall. So hey, stay in tune with me, fam. You know, I'm gonna keep getting my hog on. I'm gonna keep bringing you some fire. Like I said, I want to be your plug, fam. I want to teach you how to weld. If it's online through my online courses, from watching the videos, or from me teaching you personally inside of the mobile welding workshop. However it go, fam, I want to be your plug and I want to help you win. So remember, email me, yourweldingcoach@gmail, and you can also hit me up at 501-400-5806. Y'all be blessed and continue to prosper, fam. I'm out. How about?